So the dome here shows a pretty nice story. We have some huge buyers down here. 1,100 limit order buys, 715 market order buys, followed by some more right above it. In addition to that, there's very low interest. Last time price was down here of people selling. And then we have a drop that was previous about 5-10 minutes ago, and what happened was there was no buying, and there was no resistance on the way down. The resistance would be these larger limit orders on the buy side. So the buyers basically stepped aside, they let the price come down, and it happened to be at VWAP. But so what I'm thinking is that these big buyers, there's probably still some that are in the market and they're reloading down here in this area. So let's take a look, and I'm looking to try to find an entry for a breakout to go back up in this area and explore all this low volume area. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because it takes quite a while for it to form. As it moves, you can see that there is increased buying interest that's being absorbed by the sellers, but it's still there. And they're also holding it in place with these buy limit orders that are absorbing any selling. So it pops up a little bit, and now I'm looking real closely trying to find an area like a base where the buyers say, no, we're not going to go lower than this, and that appears in a few seconds here. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and what it is, it's right here. So we've started the breakout, but what we have here is we have a nice 200 at 32.75 limit buy orders that is absorbing any of the selling, and we also have a lot of interest on this way up and not a whole lot of selling below. So the sellers are allowing the price to go up without putting up a lot of resistance. So we have it build up at that level, and it tests below. There was a one contract sold at 32.50, and I love to see that. It shows that there's no interest in selling down there. I mean, they see how quickly it moved away from that. So I immediately get in, and I get filled. A lot of times seeing these low volume nodes is concerning because there was no interest in people buying when the price was there last. But because of my theory of these big buyers collecting more shares or more contracts in this area, I'm thinking it's going to go back up that way. So I do get filled, and it holds. And what happened was it immediately dropped down a tick, and it built up. They're holding the price there to about 92. I really don't like seeing that high a volume below my entry, below where they were holding it. But fortunately, in this case, the buyers were strong, and they started moving up. So what happened was I moved my stop to break even, and I'm seeing this resistance here. And I'm concerned that, they've explored a little bit up here, but it might come crashing back down. So I'm going to, protect my profit, and I moved it up. I got stopped with a 2-tick profit, and that's all right. But what happened was it actually did go to my target at 33.75. So that's that breakout trade, showing you what the buyers were doing and how it performed.